Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
Ergo is the most, like, freaking condescending word in the world. Ergo.
But he didn't even say she was a murderer, so why does it matter?
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
It's kind of windy outside.
Jeez. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No. They're going to just let her walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. How many times have I said bottom in this court? Probably at least 3.
I think you've suck in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Well, why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
Huh?
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
Are they allowed to do this in court?
No.
It's like,
First of all, he never said she was the killer anyway.
no, but it's like basically saying, hey, if you can't prove it, you're immediately guilty.
No, you
No.
can't.
They can't do that in like a courtroom. You can't just go, if you're not right, you're immediately guilty. Okay, why not?
I'm sure the judge will find it fine.
What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot.
Okay.
What
That's
should
stupid.
I do? Yeah, I'll tell you. Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Uh-oh. It's the already. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to stand. Judge is cool with it.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
There's the whole plate just sitting there. Oh, wait. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
I wouldn't be.
Neither would I.
That tea set was rather heavy. So, without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Even though there's a place he can set down right there.
That's what he's used to doing.
He's like, ugh.
Hey, I'm not speaking again.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. In business for 4 generations. I'm sure that has a lot to do with the court. I believe I received the call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
There you go.
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir.
Why?
Oh, look at them. He looks creepy in that. He's like, ugh. I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Why did she want exactly 9 o'clock? No, you know what?
Gives her enough time.
No, it gives her an alibi.
Yes, exactly.
Because it shows that she's doing that at this exact time, so she couldn't have done it. But we're not trying to prove she did it. We're trying to prove
I
that...
don't know why Edgeworth still thinks you are.
Yeah, we're not trying to prove she did it. We're trying to prove that she was involved.
Yeah. How are we going to bring in the real murderer? That's
Yeah,
going to be tricky.
because nobody even... Like, she didn't even talk about him at all.
Yeah.
And neither did this guy. This is it. If I can't prove Miss Maya May was involved in the murder now, Maya, we finished. So May's gotta like just, I gotta like press everything and just see. He's gonna probably mention it. Something. I'm the head bellboy. Blah, 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 blah. Hold it. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests. I check out guests. I clean rooms. I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you refrain from asking frivolous questions. I was looking through the source and I saw the word frivolous. I want to use it. Hold it. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Them. Is he talking about her boobs?
Probably.
Because he blushed awkwardly after he said that. So I'm not sure. I think he's talking about her boobs. The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Of course he remembers her quite well. He looks kind of gay, though, so I don't know. Hold it. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. Have you confirmed several times, like, is it 9 o'clock yet? Is it 9 o'clock yet? Is it 9 o'clock yet? Okay, it's 9 o'clock. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Okay, oh, crap. Go back. Hold it. Precisely 9 o'clock then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 o'clock p.m. How can you be so sure? I like his sort of willy voice. Miss May was quite insistent that I be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tea? I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door on the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Because she wanted a freaking alibi, that's why. Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely?
Okay.
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain?
This is useless.
I know. Well, I brought the room service in, sir. The guest, sir, favored me with an embracer? Embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Guys will step in.
It's like, indeed. Go on. I'd like to hear more details about this. Oh, why would she have done that? Because she's a slut, that's why.
This is not getting anywhere.
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. This is a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her.
Really?
It's no good. There's nothing there. I know, that was a freaking waste of time. There's no, blah, blah. Is that it?
Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
Not to be an oversight, but that was kind of tedious, though.
Yeah, it was. I don't know why you... It didn't let you talk about exactly what
It was a bit tedious. The witness may let this stand. I can't let this happen, can I? I'm gonna protest. Formal protest. Wait, please wait. Yes, the defense has something to add. One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop being a prick. Well, Mr. Wright, I'll let you have one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
How come there's nothing about time?
Bed making? I doubt bed making has anything to do with
It's
it.
probably the room service, but why is it the time?
I don't know. How about I'll try room service.
The only thing I can think of is room service.
It didn't show exclamation points, so I don't think we're gonna be docked for this. Tell me again about room service? Again, sir. At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
That's stupid.
Well, sir, you haven't been to Starbucks, have you, sir?
Actually, Starbucks is even cheaper than that.
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. There's
2?
expensive ice.
Why 2?
What did he just say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying with Miss May's room?
I object. That was objectionable.
That was deep. I object. That was objectionable. No, friggin' overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good brother there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Freaking Mr. Edgeworth is trying to hide the truth. Because he wants to freaking win. He asked me not to mention it unless I was specifically asked, sir. Ooh.
Ugh.
Oh, it's it.
You fool!
Man, freaking Edgeworth. Freaking prick. I've done it. I've won. No, you haven't. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who might have been the murderer. In this new light, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Who is this other person?
Simple, it was... the man
That's
was...
a stupid.
Why did that make you ask this, yeah? The man who checked in with Miss May.
Oof!
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder!
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it were too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court.
Ugh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Correct, but ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. I think this is the end for now. Oh no, two more. Yeah, District Court, Defense Lobby, number 1.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
And my first.
What?
It's my first. Well, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his with his eyes wide, the trembling lips. It sent shivers down my spine, or up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I go home? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no. I don't think so. Not yet.
I see. But
Oh, but I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning their charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis...
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part I got left on that record. May testimony added to the court record. I don't know what good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Mine doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to get her free. To be continued. Ooh, that was pretty fun. Okay, I think... Well, that was a pretty long session. Okay. So I think that's it for today. We'll be back with the second half of this and probably episode 3 later. So for next time, see you guys later, I suppose.
Bye.
Bye-bye.